Welcome to New Possibilities. I speak truth to power without fear. Yesterday, I came across an article about Colin Kaepernick. And as most people know, he's been holding a demonstration against police brutality during his games. So instead of standing for the national anthem, what he has done is he has kneeled during the national anthem, or he's remained seated during the national anthem to protest against police brutality. And as you all know, I've done videos in support of those protests. I support that movement. I support what he is doing in terms of his demonstration. But recently, it came out that he did not vote in this election. And I'm sure that by now all of you have seen that Stephen A. Smith video where he's basically going nuts and bananas, going all the way off on Colin Kaepernick, basically saying that he doesn't have any respect for him because of that and he can't take him seriously. And I kind of feel his frustration with Kaepernick, even though I don't agree with some of the things that he said about patriotism and the United States and people being one and all that other propaganda and patriotism nonsense. But in terms of the issue of voting, I can feel his frustration and I understand it. And so yesterday I came across an article where Kaepernick was explaining why he decided not to vote. And basically what he said is that he doesn't want to show any kind of support for a system of oppression. He talked about how both of the candidates were racist. And he also talked about how you can't vote your way out of oppression. So first of all, I just want to respond to that. I still have great respect for this man for protesting against police brutality, and I continue to support his protests. But his position on voting is completely wrong, and it makes zero sense. If you want to end police brutality, you have to change the laws and the practices in this country. And the only way laws get changed is, there are a couple of ways that laws get changed. Laws get changed by elected officials enacting new laws, and laws also get changed through the courts. And often the judges that make these decisions are either elected or they are appointed by elected officials. So if you want to have any kind of change on policy in this country, it is intelligent to participate in the electoral process because you elect the people that either enact the laws or you elect those who have the power to appoint judges that interpret the laws. And in many cases, you directly elect the judges in your jurisdiction. So you have an effect, you have an impact on the type of laws that are enacted that can affect this whole issue of police brutality. Also, through elections, you have the means of electing prosecutors that actually prosecute police brutality cases, and you have the power to elect judges that will enforce the law. So, this notion that somehow voting won't make a difference is absurd. And I understand his arguments about oppression because there are aspects of the society that are oppressive, but voting is not one of the oppressive aspects of the society. In fact, in many countries, people do not have the right to vote. In many oppressive and repressive societies, people don't have the right to vote. They don't have the right to express themselves like Colin Kaepernick has been able to do. They don't have the right to voice their opinions through the electoral process. So to equate voting with oppression doesn't make any sense at all. When our people were subjected to Jim Crow, they didn't have the right to vote. That was real. That was a real intense form of oppression. But today we have the right to influence public policy through the vote. And I just think that it is not intelligent to oppose voting. And it doesn't advance his cause at all. How does he expect to change things? you have more influence through the electoral process, through lobbying and other types of methods than you do during, one simple demonstration. I mean, the demonstration is important, it's an important form of protest, but you also have to look at all other means that are available to you. So, that's all I have to say about that. I just think that it's wrong to, hold these extreme views that really don't advance anything for the people. So those are my thoughts. Tell me what you think about this. Please rate, comment, and subscribe. Peace.